Okay, guys, let's have a look. So we're still on our reading comprehension. So this is day 3 of our reading comprehension. Let's have a look at our class rules. Okay, number 1 is listen carefully. Number 2, be quiet. Number 3, click the raise your hand button to speak. And number 4, try your best. So we're going to have a game, and I want us to work in a team. We're going to work boys versus girls. So it's just a little game to remind us about what we have learned in our reading about Benjamin Franklin. So boys and girls are going to pick an apple and we're going to play our game. Then you must answer the question, and if you get the right answer, you get a point for your team. So I'm going to pick Trixie for the girls team, Steve for the boys team. Trixie and pick a number, Steve. Pick any number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, here we go. Question is, people still use a version of Ben Franklin's long arm today.
True.
Ooh, very good. So Steve was first. People still use a version of Ben Franklin's long arm today. Let's see if you're right. Well done. Good job. Okay, Steve, can you tell me, what do we call the long arm today?
Rapper.
Good job. Awesome work. Well done. Okay, that's 1 point for the boys. Good job. Good job, boys. Okay, let's go back to here. Oops. Okay, girls, now it's your turn to pick. I'm going to pick Kimmy, Pro. Kimmy and Pro.
I choose number 5.
Number 5. Okay. Benjamin Franklin helped to establish libraries, hospitals, post offices, and sanitation departments in communities. True or false?
True.
Oh, very good. Well done. You both got the answer right, but Kimmy was just a little bit faster. Well done. Well done, Kimmy. Okay, that's 1 point for the girls team. Good job, Pro. You got the answer right, but Kimmy was a little bit faster. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board. Let me ask Rosie and Winter. Okay, Rosie and Winter, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so Winter, it's the boys' turn to pick a number now. So Winter, you go ahead and pick a number.
4.
Number 4. Okay, let's find out what the question is. Benjamin Franklin was afraid of electricity. True or false?
False.
Very good. Well done. Good job, Winter. That was very, very fast. Okay, so Winter, the answer is false. Well done. Benjamin Franklin was afraid of electricity. Winter, can you tell me, how do you know that Benjamin Franklin was not afraid of electricity?
Because he made an experiment with a kite outside when it is rainy and the lightning was striking down.
Very good. Well done. He experimented with electricity, so this shows that he wasn't afraid or he wasn't scared to use it. Well done, Winter. That's another point for the boys team. Good job, boys. Okay, girls, you're next to pick. Let's have Han and Noob. Han, I would like you to pick a number, please.
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay. The glass harmonica is a musical instrument. True or false?
True.
Very good. Well done. So that was Han. Han was first. Good job, Han. Han, can you describe what a glass harmonica looks like?
So it was like it have many classes and from small to big, and then if you want to play that, you need a wet hand to play.
Very good. Well done.
And it depends on how wet your hand is for the notes on the harmonica.
Good girl. Lovely work, Han. Well done. So the glass harmonica was a musical instrument that was invented by Benjamin Franklin that has many different shapes of glass balls. You needed a wet hand to play the glass harmonica. Amazing work. So that's another point for the girls. Okay, well done. Okay, Let's go back for the boys. Boys, I will have Billy and Cherry. Billy and Cherry, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Billy, it's your turn to pick a number. So which number would you like to pick?
1.
Okay. Benjamin Franklin added the first photographs to newspapers. True or false?
True.
So you both said true, but the answer is
False.
false. So this was a bit of a trick question. Now, who can tell me what did Benjamin Franklin add to a newspaper for the first time? What did Benjamin Franklin add to a newspaper for the first time?
Is it
Also,
cartoon something?
Good. Well done. So Cherry got in there first. It was a political cartoon. So he added in the first ever cartoon. It was drawn in the shape of a... Cherry, can you remember what the cartoon looked like?
A disconnect snake.
Good girl. It was a disconnected snake. Well done. So I'm going to give that point to the girls. Well done. So that was a trick question. He didn't add photographs, but he did add cartoons. Well done. Cherry, good girl. Okay, last question. So we only have one number left. Let's go for, okay, Baldy and Lucy. Baldy and Lucy. Are you ready?
Yeet.
Benjamin Franklin had lots of different jobs. Which of these two jobs did he have? A chef or a postman? Now, don't say your answer yet. On the count of 3, you shout out your answer. 1, 2, 3.
Postman.
Okay, you guys both said that at the same time. I could see on the camera that you both said it at the same time. Okay, so let's see. Firstly, let's find out if you're right. He is a postman. Well done. How did you know that he was a postman, guys? Do you remember the invention that he created when he was a postman?
Anemometer.
Very good. Not anemometer, but odometer. Well done.
Yeah.
And can you tell me what the odometer did, Baldy?
Odometer tells the distance that the vehicle or automobile travels.
Very good. Well done. So I'll give that point to the boys. Well done, Baldy. So guys, that means the boys have 3 points and the girls have 3 points. You're all winners. Very good. Well done, guys. That is the end of our little quiz. Good job. Really good work. Okay, so let's X out of that and let's go back to our reading comprehension. So guys, like I said, today is day 3, the final day of our reading comprehension. And we're just having a look at the essential question because we're going to come back to this and discuss it at the end of the class. Why might a person from long ago still be important today? So we should constantly be thinking of that essential question. Now, we have already read Now and Ben, and today we're going to read something called A Model Citizen, and then we're going to compare the two texts. Both texts are informational texts, so they both give facts about a topic. And I want you to have a look at this box here. Formal language is used when writing or speaking in school or with someone you don't know well. So when we speak in a formal language, it's very prim and proper. Okay, so you would speak to a formal language to me, your teacher, and someone you don't know very well. Here is informal language. Informal language is used when writing or speaking to friends or family members. So at home with your mom and dad and your brothers and sisters, you won't speak to them the same way that you would speak to a stranger or to your teacher. You're a little bit more relaxed. Okay, so formal language is when you're more prim and proper and more polite, and informal language is when you don't have to be as polite because you're speaking to someone that you already know very well and it's a lot more relaxed. So we're going to think about that later on in the lesson. Now, let's have a look. A model citizen. I would like you guys to help me read. Let's see. Let's go for, who have I not heard a lot from today? Hacker.
A model citizen. Ben Franklin became famous for many reasons. He spent large amounts of his time doing scientific experiments. He designed new inventions. He owned a newspaper.
He owned.
He owned a newspaper and composed many stories for it. Franklin was a good citizen. He became the first company in America. He also started the first public library. As a result, life was better for people.
Good job. Lovely reading. Well done. Thank you, Hacker. Okay, so we already know this about Ben Franklin. He became famous for many reasons. He had lots and lots of jobs, and he has lots of achievements in his lifetime. He was very scientific and created and invented lots of new inventions and devices. We know that he composed many stories for newspapers and that he even added cartoons to the first ever newspaper. We also learned in Now and Ben about him making a fire company. So he made fire departments and sanitation departments and helped communities in a massive way. Okay, Pumpkin, can you read for me next this page? In 1776.
In 1776, Great Britain has
Colonies.
colonies in America. People in colonies
Wanted.
wanted to be free. They fought the
Revolutionary.
Revolutionary War
War.
English again. They
Britain.
Britain to become free. The
Colonists.
colonists asked Franklin to help them achieve freedom. He helped Thomas Jefferson
Good.
write the
Declaration.
Declaration of
Independence.
Independence. The 13 colonies won the war in
In 1783.
1783 and became the United States of America.
Good job, the United States of America. Well done. Lovely reading, Pumpkin. Very, very good. Okay, done. So in 1776, Great Britain had colonies in America. So Great Britain is the United Kingdom. Okay, so England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So Great Britain had colonies in America. What that means is that Great Britain ruled certain parts in America. But the people in America, they did not like this. They didn't want to be ruled by England or Britain. They didn't like that. They wanted their freedom. So Ben Franklin helped the colonists and encouraged the colonies, these are the 13 colonies, to come together to fight against Britain. Like I said, he helped Thomas Jefferson write the Declaration of Independence, and this meant that the 13 colonies, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, Massachusetts, and New Hampshire, all of these colonies joined together to come against the British rule. So a lot of East America, the East Coast. Okay. The next and final page is this. I would like a girl to read for me. Okay, Trixie, go ahead.
After the war, Franklin helped to write a plan for the government of the United States. This plan was called the Constitution of the United States. Ben Franklin has a life full of remarkable accomplishments. He is a model for us all.
Good girl. Can you read this for me as well, please?
This painting shows the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Franklin is standing beside Thomas Jefferson.
Very good. Good girl. So this is Thomas Jefferson, one of the other founding fathers of America, of the United States of America. Lovely reading. Good girl. So after the war against the British rule, Franklin helped to write a plan for the government. So America didn't know how they would govern themselves because they used to be governed by Britain. So this was all new for them. Then this plan was called the Constitution of the United States. And what that means, the Constitution is the law. So they decided what you could and could not do in America, what would be legal and what would be illegal. Okay, guys, so that's the end of this story. Now, what I want to talk about is I want to talk about these questions. Have a look. How does learning about history help people understand life today. So the two stories that we've just read, Now and Ben and A Model Citizen, they were all about Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin is someone who is now dead. He is someone who is a historical figure. He is very, very, very important because of all of the inventions he created and the impact that he had on life today. So how do you think that learning about history helps people understand life today? So in your opinion, how do you think that learning about history helps people today? Rosie, what do you think?
I think is yes, because people need to learn history so they can learn more about history and life today different.
Yeah, good girl. It's
That.
very different. Yeah. Life today is very different. So we can compare life today to back then. So we can look back on history and reflect how far we've come because we've come such a long way. Good girl, Rosie. Okay, Baldy, what's your opinion?
My opinion is we learn understanding history, understanding and learning about history is good because we can know where if the history had inventions that now still uses, we can even understand it.
Very good. Well done. Amazing, Baldy. That's a perfect answer. Because many inventions that we still use today were made many, many, many years ago, it gives us a better understanding of what people needed back then and how our needs maybe haven't changed. We still need the things that were invented many years ago. Good job. Okay, let's have a look at question number 2. Bao Kang, can you read question number 2? How is
From when Ben Franklin was alive. Explain using test ability.
Very good. Good job. I'm so glad that your audio is working, Bao Kang. Okay, so how is life today different from when Ben Franklin was alive? So we had a homework based on this. So I'm sure that we can have a good discussion about this. What do you think, Billy?
Today there are a lot of cool inventions and a lot of cool things, but back then there are none of them.
None, but
Or some of
Benjamin.
them.
Some of them good. So there were some of them because Benjamin Franklin was the person who started to create some of these cool inventions. Yeah, that's one reason that life is different today. Good job, Billy. Steve?
Because Ben Franklin what made many things that in that now we use.
Very good. Well done. Ben Franklin created many things that we now use today. So back then, we didn't have things like fire departments, hospitals, or garbage collection. But thanks to Ben Franklin, we have those things now. Well done. Okay, number 3. What might Ben Franklin say if he could see how his ideas are being used today? So nowadays, we use many of Ben Franklin's ideas and inventions. What do you think Ben Franklin would say if he was alive and could see what was happening in the world today? Winter.
I think he will say, wow, everybody is just using my invention. Thank you.
Very good. Well done. I think he would be super proud and super happy. I think he would be really shocked that all of the inventions that he made, or most of them, are still used today. We still use flippers for swimming. We still use rocking chairs, but except without a churner and without a fan. Some people still use glass harmonicas, although they're very rare. The Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of America are still very important documents that govern how the United States of America is run. So I think he would be very proud of himself. Well done. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a look here. So have a look, guys. So for your homework today, I want you to complete 2 things. Have a look, long ago versus today Venn diagram. So I know that you've already done a Venn diagram, but this one is just, I want you to use these, okay? So we're not going to cut and paste, but we are going to either draw or write. So I want you to make a Venn diagram again. I want you to draw it by yourself, and I want you to label it the same as this: long ago and today. So here we have one that's already been done for us. This is a what?
A book.
Good, well done. A book. Long ago, people used to read books, and today we still read books. So we can put that one in the middle. Here we have a typewriter, a sofa, an iPhone, a lorry, a digital camera, a hammer, a quill pen with ink, and a wagon. I want you to either write the words or you can draw the pictures into your Venn diagram and tell me what we used long ago, what we use today, and what we use in both time frames. That's your first homework. Your second homework is this: then and now. The pictures on the left show what people did in the past. In this space on the right, draw what people do now and write a sentence, okay? So in the past, people were writing with quill pens. What do we use now to write? You could have many different answers here. Who can give me one answer? What do we use now to write with? Let's go for pumpkin. Pumpkin, what do we use now to write with?
Write with pencil.
Very good. We write with pencils. There's one answer. Kimmy, can you give me another answer?
Pen.
Pen. Good girl. We write with an ink pen. Anyone else? Can anyone think of something electronic that we use to write with? Baldy.
Printer.
Baldy, go ahead.
Printer.
Very good, a printer. Well done. People even use laptops and computers to type out stories and then print them out. Amazing. So guys, you would draw a picture of a pen or a pencil and you would say, today we write with pens. Today we write with pencils. Today we use printers. So you draw a picture and write a sentence for each. Okay, do I have any questions about your homework? So for homework today, it won't be online. I want you to do all of this by hand. So you'll be drawing a lot. So if you get some paper or your notebook, you can draw your Venn diagram, and then also you can draw this table, okay? Okay, since there are no questions, that is the end of our class. So well done today, guys. I'm going to stop sharing with you, and I'm going to say goodbye. Well done, guys. You did a great job today, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye. Take care.